In this video I'm going to show you how to build a warehouse/barn in Minecraft. If you're new to the channel at all, we do a lot of time lapses and tutorials just like this one, so make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you want to see the episode where I build this, I'll also link it in the card above and also in the description, so make sure to check it out. Anyway, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so here we are on my flat world. So what we're going to do is just go over a couple of the base materials that we're going to need, well just initially anyway. Going to need stripped spruce wood, spruce stairs, spruce planks, barrel. We're also going to need to grab, which I haven't grabbed, some cobblestone, cobblestone slab and stair as well. So grab yourself those, that'll start us off anyway, and we'll get going. So in terms of the shape of the actual build itself, what I'll do is I'm just going to have like show you guys what it is. So we've got these longer bits are 5 blocks of orange, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these ones are 3 blocks of orange. So if you wanted it exactly the same size, add 1 block to each of the sides. So what I mean by that is you'll be building out to like here, so that's the overhang part of it as well as the stone part that we've got, but that'll give you an idea of the actual scale of it, so you can at least, if you have a tight space to fit it into, you can kind of go from there. Also, it's made up of 2 parts, so we've got this main part here, which is this big, the long part of it going back here. You can of course extend it if you want it even longer, and also this side part here where, for me, I ended up doing like, this is like a barn type area here, like warehouse barn. Then in this part I've actually got like small pens for animals. So there's no reason why you couldn't move this along and have that at the end. You could have it on the other side as well, you could have it, you know, over here on the other side. There's loads of different things you can do, so feel free to mess around with it a little bit. Right, so now that we've got all of that, what we're going to do is grab our stripped spruce wood, and just on one of the corners, we're going to go up with 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. For the entrance part, we're just going to have a 3 block gap, 1, 2, and 3, then go to the next one. So we've got 3 blocks in total there. We're going to go up by 8 in total, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that gives you a kind of sense of how tall it is. Then again, 3 block gap, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to go up with 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is for the main part of it. Then all we're going to do is just step up these like this. And it should turn out to be exact with your kind of like 45-degree type angle. Just like that. I'm going to go around to the side now. I'm going to leave a 5 block gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then build up on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the same again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and once more, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay, so we've got 3 gaps of this 5 here, and again, you can extend it, you can shorten it, do whatever you want with it. On the back here, we're going to go with 3 block gap, and then we're going to go up with 8 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, like that. And then 3 block gap, and we're going to have 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And guess what, guys, you're going to be just stepping yourself up with this one, exactly the same as we did with the other side. And what we're even going to do is we're going to go with 5 blocks going this way and have 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the same again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then to the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to end up with this kind of like nice frame going on, and what even in the middle. What I did for mine is I actually built mine up all the way to the same level. So again with those 8, and I also had the frame going all the way through, just like this. Actually join it. And all of these, like that. There we go, like that. And then just in the middle pieces, it's up to you if you want to do, you can either do spruce planks, I'll show you the 2 ways. So you can either do spruce planks, and then when you have the spruce stairs on the inside, you have it looking like that, or you can actually have a beam going across, like that. So it's totally up to you. I'm going to have the beam on mine. That's what I did on my version, because I think it just looked a little bit more like there was a structure and then you could see the planks that have been added to it, and I kind of liked that look. So you have something like this, which I think looks kind of cool. So get a nice little structure. Again, you can extend it and do other things. So we can see this like extension that we've got on the side. For me, this was the front. You could of course have the other side as the front. You can have doors on the side, whatever you want. But for this little side section, we're going to have a 3 block gap, 1, 2, and 3. Build up with 3 blocks, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to have a 5 block gap on the side here, and 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. And the same again, 5 block gap, and then 3 blocks. So you just get this really small kind of frame on the side, just like that. And again, do whatever you want. You know, you can duplicate it or anything like that. No problem at all. We're actually going to grab a spruce trapdoor and a spruce door as well. We're going to get the doors done and just kind of like finished off because it's nice and easy. First thing we do is just at the top of this piece here, we're going to actually have our spruce stair in just there. So these are normal stairs, not upside down or anything like that. We're going to put in a couple blocks underneath this, and then we're going to have a barrel going down like that. So that's what we're going to do for that bit. I love the barrel texture, and the reason we've got this piece is so that this bit, when it's showing, it doesn't have that top of the barrel look. It kind of looks more like planks going across, which I just really like that texture. I think it's great texture. So what we'll do now, I'm going to do the same as I've got in my build, which is one door is closed and one is open. So for the closed one, if we put in a spruce door there, we can then put our spruce trapdoors just up. So if you hold down shift or your sneak button, you'll be able to place these. And of course, if you are flying, then you can do fly and sneak at the same time, and it'll make you kind of hover there and able to put these in like that. And then we'll just flap those all up, and that is now our little door. So this is to do with the big door kind of like here, and then we've got this door in there. I've seen them on real barns, so that's the reason I put them in. For the open one, what we're going to do is just have the trapdoors on this piece like that, and just flap those all up. Go around to the side here, and we're then going to actually, before we do that, put in our trapdoor there. Then we're going to have our trapdoors on top of this like that. There we go. So we still have the door in there, so it still looks exactly the same as this door. It's just that it's kind of been swung open as a bigger door, even though it's got a little door on it. So it's quite good. It also means if you close this whole thing, you can still get into it, and it still kind of looks like it's got barn doors without you actually having to cut another door somewhere else. Though you could, totally up to you guys what you want to do. So we'll do a similar thing on the other side, but not quite. We're just going to put a spruce stair in here, spruce stair in here. I'm going to put in those barrels as well. And that's it for that layer on the back. Don't do anything else, because not unless you want doors on the other side. You could have it where you can enter it on different sides if you wanted to. Totally up to you. Right, so we're just going to go onto the inside here, and you can put in stairs. So this is similar to my other builds I've done with this style. They've all got like spruce kind of roofing, I guess you could call it. I don't know, something like that. So I'll have that in there. It's just don't do it on the last one here. So you can move that, and you can do that on all of them. I'm not going to go all the way with mine, just because it will take me a little bit of time. Instead, I'll zoom to that, and we'll have that completed. So I'm going to get on with that and do that. When you get to this point, again, don't go onto the lower piece here. Just to kind of like move that across. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, so there we go. All done for that piece. So we've at least got that roof. Well, I say all done. I've missed out a couple blocks, which while I'm doing that, but you should get somewhere like that. Apparently I just missed it. And that'll do for the time being. What we're going to do is we're just going to go onto this main side here. And similar to the other style I've been doing, I've been using cobblestone a lot. So one of the reasons I've been using this cobblestone is so that it gives me an extra block on the inside. So we can actually do this kind of outer wall, which gets built up. And you just do it randomly. Don't worry about doing it perfect, because it doesn't need to be. But usually I'll put in like some stairs on this piece like that. I might have like a, let's put a slab in there, we'll have a stair there, maybe a stair there as well. Leave the block there perhaps, and I might even have a stair on this piece. And just have like a slab, and a stair, something like this, you know. Something that's a little bit like random looking, quite, you know, messy. It's a very messy style. And then for these inside pieces, we'll just end up with these ones, put a block in. So these ones will have a block in there. I'm actually with this one going to have a stair, and I'll show you what I'll do with this one. So we're going to get something like this. And that is really nice and easy, which is grab a oak trapdoor. And you can then shove this up here, and then this from the outside looks like a half window. I really like these. I don't know why, I've just been loving these, the look of them, and just kind of like what it does. I'm also going to actually extend this one up to here as well. And perhaps even do like a slab there. Stair in there. Yeah, I'm going to do something like this, I think. There we go. So I'm going to have it built up. And that's as high as you go. Don't go any higher than that. When we put the side roof on, you can go to this one so that we jump over and then go back down again. But don't go any higher than that. It'll make it really difficult. So what we do is we actually go around on all of this part here, all the way around to like this bit. we're just doing exactly the same thing, building up, and kind of like, you know, just shove some blocks in. It is really that easy for this style. So I might do something like that. I might put in a stair that way. I might do something there. I'll just do it on this wall just to show you guys, so you kind of get an idea, a feel for this style. Put a block in there, why not? There you go, something like that. For this bit here, let's go for there. There, and I might do slab there. Stair on that piece, and that one I need to kind of like move it up a little bit. And go around to the back here, stairs, slabs, whatever. And just try and, yeah, variate it quite a lot. There you go, something like that, and then when you get onto the inside, again, you do this. Like, mostly, like, stairs is what you're looking for. It doesn't matter if you get blocks, though, at all, because we can actually use that to our advantage, and I did on my one actually use those quite a bit onto the advantage, and it's up to you if you want to put these windows in as well. So they kind of look pretty cool. So that, what you're going to do is that same style is going to go onto the back piece here. And it's going to go onto here. You can do it around this entire thing. That's what I actually did on my one. The other thing you can do, however, is to actually have normal stairs here going on the top of this piece, and then just have your spruce planks. You can, of course, if you wanted to, use barrels on the bottom and do some sort of style there. For me, I wanted it really simple looking. You can also, yeah, obviously put barrels in the middle as well. Oops, like that. It gives you more storage as well. If you're using it in survival, it'll give you more storage. Or you can just go really simple. It's like most things, just playing around with different styles. With this piece here, what you'll do is if you go on with upside down stairs going across here, normal stairs going across this piece, and then do spruce planks. Or you can do the stone wrapping around the whole thing. But for us, this time I'm going to do it this way, and at the end you get to see the other way of doing it. Just so that you can kind of decide which one you want, really. So this one we actually went with, can't remember if it was upside down. No, it's normal stairs there, isn't it? Yeah, like that. So yeah, continue on and complete this piece. What you'll need to do with this bit is don't be afraid to, you know, go over these pieces. So I might, like, I don't know, do something like with a slab there. I might have a stair there. I might end up having like a stair going over the whole thing there, and just have this like built up, you know. So do go around that bit, and I'll catch you guys after that. So there we go. After you've done all that, you should get quite a bit of mess around the sides, just kind of like built up and everything like that. So yeah, it's kind of like quite an additive, messy style. I quite like it. I've been enjoying it quite a lot. So you can also use variation in these. It's usually easier to do it all in. I usually do it all in one, like cobblestone. Then add in things like stone and andesite and moss stone. There is mossy cobblestone even. I'm pretty sure it used to be called moss stone, but whatever. I must have changed it at some point and I've just not noticed. So yeah, put that in. You've also got the slabs and the stairs and all that kind of stuff now to actually start variating it with 1.14. So that's pretty cool. Right. And I'll also show you guys at the end as well the variation I've done, so you can kind of get an idea of what it can look like if you wanted to do it that way. So a couple of different ways we can go with this. We can either use, well, we're going to grab some oak slab and oak stairs, also some birch slab, birch stairs, and birch planks, and also some hay bales. So you can either do hay bale roof. I'm not a fan. I really am not a fan. I just find it just looks so yellow. It's just too bright for what I want. So what I do instead is I use birch as like, birch, stairs and slabs and all that kind of stuff as if it was hay. I just find it a lot easier. We'll start on this side. So what we're going to do is just on top of all of these blocks here, we're going to put in our stairs like this. And we'll be going all the way across that. So that's nice and easy. Don't go over, so just go on top and don't even go one over or anything like that. With this side, what we're going to do is going to have 2 birch slabs. Then with this bit only, just on this edge, we're going to have upside down birch stairs. And then we end up with these birch stairs going all the way across. So all of this bit's exactly the same. So, you know, we'll do that in a sec. And then you just basically just continue on these slabs going across here like this. So what I'm going to say, guys, is pause the video and just complete that going all the way across, and I'll catch you guys when that's done. So once you've got that all done, you should have something that looks like this. Really, really plain, but it'll kind of do. If you did want to do it with the birch, or with the hay bales, it always looks horrible, I find, because you end up having like just 4 blocks going across. I'm never keen on it. Never, 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 ever keen on it. Right, so if you grab your oak stairs, I'm just going to put these on the outside of these ones, just on one of these edges. Do it upside down here, then just do normals going down here like this. And then on the inside, for this style, I've not gone on with the normal upside down like that. So what I've done is I've actually had them going this way. So if you do it in this way on these ones, oops, like that, it ends up with this kind of like quite spiky style. It's just what I've been doing with the whole kind of like village, so where this style came from, so that's why I've been using that. We are going to do some oak slabs just on top. You can, if you wanted to, do your usual like flick type stuff where you have things going on or whatever and go crazy or whatever, you know, if you wanted to do that. And you could of course either have that and you could bow in the roof, you could make the roof go over, whatever you want to do with that you can do if you want to. I just actually left mine off completely so it was quite rounded. That was just part of the village style, so you know, feel free to do that. Just bring that all the way over there. Then we're going to do the same here, so upside down stair there, normal stairs going down, normal stairs going down these sides here like that, and then shove these in here. Not upside down, but normal, so we get that kind of like almost spiky look. So if we go around this side first, we're going to have just a normal oak slab like this way. Now what you'll notice is we'll hit eventually one of these and we're like, oh no, we can't do anything with that. Just go over, and then go back down, then go over, and that's it. Like seriously, don't worry about it. It'll just add quite a bit of style into it. It makes it look messier, and actually it will help with us doing variation on the roof in a second as well. So around to this side, just do your slabs, and again, if you hit one of these, go up, go down, go up, do whatever you want. On the sides of these, we're just going to go down. Then at the end, we just have this slab on the end here like this, and drag that over, and then here, up, and then it'll finally join into that roof as well. So you end up with this nice kind of side, and that's why we did the upside down stairs here, if you're doing the wood version of it. If you're not and you've got the stone, this will then be like moved up and everything, and it kind of looks quite cool as well. But there we go, that gives us at least the kind of like inside bit. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else that we need to do inside actually. It's quite nice. I'll show you guys at the end what I've done with my interior so you can get some ideas. So variation on the roof is the last bit. What we do is, especially if you've got any bits that go up, that's really easy. So yeah, we can actually use and switch out some of these for blocks, and then we just switch out that for like the stair, for example. And this is not an exact science. It's like sails on my boats, if you've ever done those. You know, it's a rough thing, so you might put like a slab there. So you'll kind of like get the hang of it the more you do. But until then, you know, you kind of have to play around with different things, different ways of doing it. So I might have something like that, for example. And then I kind of like bunches it up, messes it all up and everything. We might go, I want a block there, and I want a block there, and I want to turn that one into a stair that way. And I want to have maybe some slabs on there. And that's kind of what you do. You're just going to like mess the style up a bit. And try and use these points. You can then use them to like almost like join, so you can go that way, and then you can have this one going there, have it doing that, and maybe that one isn't joined with this one. You know, you can do zigzaggy type things. What I really mean by this is something like this, where, whoops, not like that, like that, where it kind of looks like you've got this bit going up here, and then it kind of naturally goes into this bit. You can do things like that if you wanted to, and you don't have to as well. You know, it's not, you don't have to at all. So these two you might not want to have going to that point. You might just want to have these totally separate. So we could actually do something like this, for instance, where we end up at some point they join together somewhere here, maybe. Like, kind of like that. There we go. So we kind of get this bit. It's a bit blobby, but it'll do. Actually looks like this one's actually going to join to that one. That's fine. So you kind of go through and do that part for the style. That's for this part of the roof and this part of the roof. What you do for this bit is very similar. So again, you can like raise things up, and you can use, especially on these bits, you know, you've got your stairs, turn them around, have like stairs doing things like this. You can of course use your stairs as well around there to try and offset things. Maybe even bring that into there. I'll do that. I might as well do that as there as well. You might end up having, instead of these being stairs, you might have a block. Then with a block you can put slabs on top. You can build this up perhaps. Might go with the stair going that way instead. You know, you can do lots of different things here, and you can again try and get some patterns going on and build it all up. And I'll show you guys what my one looks like in a second. So that's the kind of thing that we do. And yeah, like I said, we'll go and jump in. If that is it for the end of the tutorial for you guys, then thank you very much for watching. If not, I'm going to jump over to my normal world, or my building world even, and I'll show you guys what we've actually done with that one, as well as the interior and everything like that. Alright, so here we are on my world. So first things first, I'll just show you guys the different bits of variation. Obviously we just finished with the roof. This is what I ended up doing with mine. Because I had the stone on the outside for mine, rather than the wood like I showed you guys in the tutorial, it meant that I had these natural bits raising up, and as you saw from doing the roofs before, that allows you to have these nice grouping bits, but you don't have to do it at all. It's totally up to you. So that kind of like groups together. That's kind of like what the roof part looks like. Nice and messy. I really like it. I just think it looks more, I don't know. It just makes it look messy, and messy kind of looks quite good, I think. For the different materials, like I said on the stone pieces, normal stone, andesite, and also mossy cobblestone, and just mixing those in with the stairs and everything like that. I think really worked. Also use your buttons. Use buttons. They add a little bit, especially in shaders and things like that. It just adds a bit of shadowing and can look really cool, especially when you get it on stone pieces. Though doesn't mean you just put it on every stone piece, obviously. So yeah, you can get that, and that kind of looks quite good. With mine, I went really high up with the stone on that side because it's right at this cliff's edge. So that's why I went for that. So that's the kind of like 2 bits of variation. Like I said, I've got my barn door open on mine, so that's what we've got here. So yeah, you got all the nice stone bits. I did put in a slab at the top here. That's one thing I didn't show you guys. It kind of caps it off nicely for that bit that goes into the extension, because I think of this as being an extension. This has been added later on. In mine, I've got 2 pens. I've just got slabs and stairs and some fence gates, and 2 pens, one with some pigs in it, and they've just got some hay and water and all that kind of stuff. And I've got some sheep as well, which apparently are just jumping on top of the hay. And I've just used barrier blocks to stop them from coming out. It's a lot easier. Yeah, can be a little bit of a pain. Also, yeah, you can see I've got some barrier blocks there as well. So yeah, that's how I did that bit. For the pillars that go in between them, I actually used this as like some natural place to put in shelving. I didn't do it on this front bit. I was thinking actually they might have, say, a cart that they use, and they might actually store that, because sometimes the village actually had a cart and they would like store it with the church or something that's communal. So I thought that would be a good idea to actually potentially they put their cart in here. Maybe I should actually build a cart in here, something like that. So that's why I had this bit open. We also got like the shelves. So using obviously chests, we've got barrels, we got plant pots with apparently just a dead plant in it. Crafting tables as well, using the campfires and putting them out as if there's a little bit of wood storage. We got the, what the hell's this thing called again? Loom, there we go. The loom as well, and putting it on the side, making it look like some sort of like weird little crate thing. What else? Oh yeah, jukebox. Note block. There we go. Note blocks as well. Empty barrel. You know, little simple things where you just shove some planks in the floor and put some trapdoors around. You know, just like little bits of ideas just to kind of like fill up everything. And then obviously I've got the lanterns around. I love the lanterns. They're such an awesome block. So just using iron bars to make it look like it's connected to the top here, and just kind of like down a little bit and stuff like that. For this bit, yeah, I've got barrier blocks at the back, and I can't remember if I world edited this last ladder piece in or not, but up in this bit I have got just some hay, and I've also got some grain or flour or something. You know, that's the idea with this, is that it's not on the ground, it's not where it's damp, it's out of the way, it's out of the way of rats and things like that, and that's the idea. So that's why we've got that. But that's it, guys. So hopefully you've enjoyed the tutorial. If you have, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.